Today we're going to look at some brilliant apps that are free and great for kids to get stuck into. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to make sure you don't miss any clips that drop later. Children are natural learners as they have an intrinsic curiosity, and these apps are all aimed at harnessing that enthusiasm and bringing it into the learning sphere. The internet has brought everyone closer to everyone else in the world, and fortunately one aspect of the externality of that is that classrooms from across the globe are instantly accessible for everyone. This means education is more available now than it ever has been before, and the levels of such means we can learn at a greater pace than we ever have done before. Here we take a look at some of the best apps on the market to get your kids into the best frame of mind for their learning. These are not necessarily in order of how we rate them, but they are the best we've come across during our research, and they are all free to use. Kicking off, as we may as well because we're on YouTube, and so YouTube Kids. As you might expect from the mighty YouTube, this app is just fantastic. It's aimed at future stars from ages 2 to 12, and it has a heap of all kinds of clips for all kinds of learners. There's education as well as entertainment, plenty of videos, and all of them are aimed at introducing kids to new ideas or helping our youngsters be better at what they already do. It's safe too because YouTube has spent a lot of time and research into bringing you a safe environment. They use AI and human input to ensure standards are maintained, and parents can join in with their children's enjoyment and learning journey. It's customizable too, so you can choose exactly what they watch and how much of it they see. There are also features like age levels, arts, hobbies, cartoons, and learning. The second I'm going to talk about is Khan Academy for Kids. I cannot say enough how brilliant the Khan Academy is. It was created way back in 2008 by Sal Khan, and it's been offering tutorials for all ages and levels for a number of years now, and it is free. What a cracking platform this is. It doesn't only provide for adults, it also gives you stuff for your kids too. It starts from as early as 2 years old and levels out at 7. It has thousands of activities for your children to engage in and thousands of books for them to choose from. The topics range through from maths to languages, arts and social learning, which is fantastic in this ever-globalized world. As you'd expect from a responsible provider, there are also parental controls so you can restrict what your little learner watches. Another great feature is that you can get it offline too because the material is downloadable. It also comes with a progress chart indicator, ebooks, and check this out, it's advert free and you don't have to pay in-app either. The third we're going to look at is ABC Mouse. I love animals and mice are very cute. ABC Mouse is also very helpful for early learning and is aimed at kids ranging from 2 to 8 years of age. There are tens of thousands of activities that your kids can choose from, and they range from science and maths through to arts and reading. It's also a bit of an award winner, as tons of parents think it's the bee's knees and voted for it in the Choice Awards. It won on a merit system and lots of parents thought it was worthy of prizes. Another thing that might interest the kids is that they can choose an avatar to represent them rather than having to use their own photo. Features include the choice of printing their activities, parental tracking and interactive games. Fourth on our list is Epic. This is aimed at young bookworms and is one of the leaders in the market. It draws its resources from over 250 of the world's biggest publishers. It's aimed at kids below the age of 12 and resources are bracketed into age, genre and special interests. Epic is used in classrooms across the planet as their preferred reading app. The great thing about Epic is that parents can join in with their kids' progress and take part in it too by checking their updates and activities. What is brilliant about Epic is that it's also aimed at very young learners to encourage them into reading. Features include daily reading tips, class integration and exclusive content. At number 5 we come to the Hungry Caterpillar Play School. This app has been ranked as the best of them all in more than 25 countries across the planet. Metamorphosizing, you see what I did there, from the massively popular book series, The Hungry Caterpillar is aimed at ages from 2 to 6 and helps kids in a variety of subject areas ranging through from maths and science, creative arts and nature studies. There are songs to sing and videos to watch and entertain while learning. Kids can choose to learn at their own pace. They're encouraged to take ownership of their learning, which helps them become independent learners and in turn will help them later on in life. Content is also updated regularly. The sixth on our list is PBS Kids Play and Learn Science. First and foremost, this is not a peanut butter sandwich. PBS Kids tech gurus have created a whole host of software for your child's education. This is a learn as you play app that lets your young learners play games while they create and build using a host of materials. The gameplay includes a ton of everyday science that kids see but don't necessarily realise the science behind what they see. It's suitable for learners between the ages of 2 and 8 and they're encouraged to investigate what goes on in the world by recreating their own scenarios. Other features include hands-on stuff, 2 languages which are English and Spanish, and it's even been developed using childhood experts, so it really hits the spot. The seventh we look at, and I'm really pleased about this, is Quick Maths Junior. I know that when I was at school I could not bear maths even though I wasn't too bad at it. However, I think I'd have found it more entertaining if the teachers had made it more interesting. That's what Quick Maths Junior does. The aim is, believe it or not, to help kids develop their math skills using interactive creativity. Learners get engaged in the process by allowing them to bring their own characters to life. Levels can also be adjudged according to skill and age, and features include basic arithmetic, which is sadly lacking in so many people these days, such as addition, multiplication and subtraction. As a side note, and I've mentioned this before, I would highly recommend playing darts for practical arithmetic. And it's fun, of course. The more your kids get into it, the better they will be at their mental arithmetic. It's brilliant. Next, we look at Read Along, and guess what this app deals with? Indeed, you've got it. It looks at how to encourage kids into reading on their own for pleasure. It's available in a range of languages including Hindi, Chinese, Tamil, Urdu, English, Marathi and Bengali, and suitable for kids from 5 and above. The app works by showing the reader which words they miss or mispronounce or skip, and it gives awards for correct pronunciation, so it works like there's someone with them when they're reading. There's also a handbook that helps kids when they're in or out of the classroom. We're getting towards the end now, and at number 9 is Class Dojo. It's another virtual classroom that helps bring students and teachers together with their parents in order to keep everyone on the same page with the child's learning. Learners can make portfolios to demonstrate their work and project progress, and also encourage teachers to stay in the moment with the learner. The app cultivates a really constructive learning process where students share their stories and progress with their peers. It also features access to frequently asked questions for presentations. It has quality safety features and is free for instructors. Rounding off our list of fantastic free apps for kids is Goodness Shapes. If you think your kid has an artistic bent, this really could be the app for you and for them. It helps organise and shape, forgive the pun, patterns and designs by matching, sorting and naming. It's definitely a beginner app and is aimed at under 4s, utilising the fact that youngsters are enamoured by bright colours and fabulous shapes. It's a lot of fun, as you'd expect it to be, so that it grabs attention right from the start. The app has been put through its paces by parents and teachers as well as a host of kids, and it gets the thumbs up from everyone. It features some great challenges, it gives interactive feedback, so it keeps your kids on their toes. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, please click on the like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss any of our future videos.